book besties, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kyan and this is Kyan is Booked. Welcome back. Also kind of a welcome back to me as well, because I've been struggling to be consistent because I've been getting sick this year. I'm a teacher, for those of you who don't know. Like, if this is your first video, hey, sorry, I don't always have like the 90s eyeliner on, and I was just trying to not look like death so I could get a little bit of stuff filmed so that I can like put some of these books up and I can kind of like get some content moving for this month. So I have a cough drop in, so like if I have to stop or whatever, just know, super sorry, fighting for my life, because the germs and the kids, they got me. I'm down bad, y'all. But we're here to talk about my November hopefuls, and it's really funny because I'm looking at them right now, and I've started one. We have high hopes for the others, though. So starting off strong, I am still... and I don't know if I got it from the library yet or not. I don't see it. But I'll be reading Blue Smoke for my Nora Roberts book club. It's really crazy. We only actually have one more to go, because like this is November's book, and then obviously we have December. So I'm excited to see what we'll pick for next year. But this will be my 11th Nora Roberts book this year. I am really excited. I think this is also another romantic suspense. And I really do enjoy her romantic suspense books. So excited to dive into that one. And then for The Good, the Bad, the Smutty, which has moved to my YouTube channel because of the rules changing over on Instagram, we're reading Chasing the Wild by Elliot Rose. This will be my first Elliot Rose book, and as far as I know, it's New Forbidden Love, a series debut novel from, she's internationally best-selling, Age is Just a Number, Attraction is Everything, and My Ex-Boyfriend's Father. So, and I also got this studying edition. I was browsing around Barnes & Noble and was like, obviously, this one has to be mine. So that's what I'm reading for The Good, the Bad, the Smutty. And then I'll post that link a little bit later. We'd love to have you guys. We enjoy yapping about books. So then after that, I'm going to read the second book in the Sacred Stones trilogy. No, third book in the Sacred Stones trilogy. And I am filming this a couple of days into November, so I have started, and I'm on page 182. But this is book 3. The series starts with The Dawn of Onyx, and this is by Kate Golden. And like they're at war, and her brother comes back, and from my understanding, he makes a poor decision, and she somehow has to like pay for that poor decision, but also she may be the key to ending the war. And that's all I'm going to say, because like I said, this is the third book and I'm already like almost 200 pages in, and I don't accidentally want to say something and it'd be a spoiler. So take with that what you will. I'm very excited. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm liking the dynamic of the dragon. Definitely like the enemies to lovers, like I really liked that, and I kind of like very much like to introduce like the introduction between her and like who ends up being like the enemy. So I definitely enjoyed all of that. So I am having a lot of fun with it. I wouldn't say it's like a new favorite, but I'm also not a hater. I'm really enjoying it. Next up, I have, oh man, I'm actually a spoiler. I'm doing a retro where we go back and look at my hopefuls for the year. Anyways, Iron and Embers is going back on the list, guys. So the trilogy is complete now. And Helen Schuer's trilogies, her cliffhangers always scare me. And Jess actually read them like as arcs. So she like really flung herself off the cliff. And like, I love that for her. Could never be me. But I am very excited. I actually didn't grab my special edition one that I have of it, tragic. But this is also going to be featured in a vlog because my brother cover chose this for one of my TBRs. So you'll see this one quite frequently, and I am trying to get like the outstanding TBRs that I've started done before the calendar year is over. We'll see what happens with that. But this is a spinoff from, what do you call it? Blood and Steel, which, as you guys know, Legends of Thasmar was my one of my favorite fantasy romances of 2025. Like, I was obsessed. And if Wilder Hawthorne has no fans, I'm dead, okay? Literally. But this follows Ren, who is Thea's sister, and then Torge, who is one of those Warzords with Wilder. So I'm very excited for this. Honestly, I'm thinking like maybe audio I don't know. I'm gonna listen to the sample and see how I feel about it. But this one is back on the list. A Soul to Keep by Opal Rain, because someone's picking my TBR for the month of December, and I know that they're going to be putting the second book on there because it's their favorite in the series so far, so I wanted to make sure I go ahead and have the first one read, and this is also for another vlog. Like, a lot of my books are, what do you call it? Overlapping, so like I really do need to get them done to like start checking off like multiple projects at this point. So definitely gonna read this one. This is a Dustwalkers, and from what I understand is they sacrifice someone from the village every year to like keep the Dustwalker happy, but he's like horrifically alone and like wants nothing more than a soulmate, and doesn't expect the soulmate to be her, but isn't upset when it does in fact end up being her type deal, from my understanding. But also that's what I'm getting from the back here. Like, I haven't actually read it. Then I want to read, oh my gosh, this is book 3 in the Redemption Hill series, and this is the third brother. They're trying to set their lives up again after they left the MC, and Trent's found his lady, and Judd's found his lady, and now it's Logan's chance. And all I really know about this one is I've been kind of anticipating his story, and then also he wins her in a poker game, I think. So that's definitely what kind of like drew me to this one. Then I really want to, so I finished up Tessa Hale's Crescent Kingdom series last month, and then I realized that I never finished. I'm going to put it up. This is Dawn of Flames. This is the third one in the one that she did that was the Dragon series. And I realized I never went back once this book released, because I binged book 1 and book 2. And then I never went back and actually read the third one. And I was like, oh my gosh, another series I can check on my list. Because let me be clear, I'm going to be doing an update video. And y'all, we've just started. Like, we did the exact opposite of what we were going to do when we did that original video of like, oh, we only have 60 series. No, we went crazy. And by we, obviously me, I went crazy. So that's fun. Anyways, so we're gonna update there, but this is on one of my I need to complete, and there's only one book. So I was like, oh, November would be a great month for me to go ahead and read this. Then, oh, I didn't grab this. Can I get it without toppling everything? Wanting Mr. Kane by Shanora Williams. I told myself, I love Shanora. I adore her as a person, but I also love her as an author. Like, I've really enjoyed all of her thrillers, and I love her romantic fantasy series. It's actually right here. The Vicious, it starts with Vicious Bonds. Who knew you were coming for Rex as well? Okay, I can get that back in. Anyways, so this is one of her earlier series, and it's an age gap, dad's best friend. So this is one of her more popular ones. I don't know if she still has these specific editions available. They're called the chocolate editions. And I really like how like pretty they are when you get them in the light. These are chocolate editions, and this is on my 25 before 25. 2025. Yeah, 25 books to read in 2025. My lord. I actually have a decent amount that I still need to start. We're about halfway there, so it could be worse. Anyways, this is the final book that like I actually added to like a true hopefuls list or a true TBR, because I do want to give myself the opportunity. Like I said, I have a lot of different vlog projects that I have up in the air right now, and I hate myself for starting so many of them. But I was like really struggling to like get into reading, or like, so I've been like kind of picking up and starting from a bunch of different places. But yeah, so those are my intentions, and those are my hopefuls for the month of November. I don't think I forgot anything. I know there are a ton of books releasing, and I know that like I probably should have some of those on my list as well. But I really did want to just stick to the ones where like I'm setting up a vlog, or I'm setting up something that has to happen next month, because like I do have some books that are like, if I don't read it, I'll be reading that and the second book in the next month, and that's like over 1,000 pages. So could I do it? Yes. Do I want to put that much pressure on myself? No. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Not sure how much I'm loving going back to like the 90s makeup, but I wore this look for Princess Leia when I was her for Halloween, so like I wanted to kind of like toss it back, but it doesn't help. The bags under my eyes are horrific because I don't feel great. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. and wish me luck. Because, like, I really do need to read all these bad boys. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.